Uganda joins the rest of the world to mark the International Forest Day under the theme Climate Change and the Forest. But as the national celebrations are being held in Rukungiri district, environmental partners have expressed mixed feelings about the day given the great loss of the central forest cover up to 92,000 hectares annually.
It should be a day to remind each one of us that climate change is real, it's happening to all of us, and it's a responsibility for each and every one of us. Particularly this day is to remind, it should act as a reminder to everyone. Climate change is real, and what are you and I doing to address the problem of climate change? And we can all do by you planting a tree and myself planting a tree.
We can live harmoniously, or we can coexist peacefully with the environment. We need to hold responsible those who are mismanaging these natural resources without fear or favor.
Kagombe Central Forest Reserve sits on 11,331 hectares of land, has been completely depleted by encroachers claiming for land for crop production and settlement. Some encroachers say they do not have enough land at home for cultivation. Our LC5 chairman told us to leave homes, saying there is free land for you to cultivate, and indeed I found free land. Land became small at home, and I decided to come and do some cultivation to sustain my family. But lack of boundaries seems to be a major cause for encroachment, and the injunction by the courts of law stopping the NFA to carry out evictions. But lack of boundaries seems to be a major cause for encroachment, and the injunction by the courts of law stopping the NFA to carry out evictions has in a way provided a great opportunity for the encroachers to clear more of the central forest reserves. But NFA is worried of the continued loss. I was present when the judge ordered NFA to open boundaries and use the results to make a report. He also said that every person should stay where they are and should not clear more of the forest before the case is over.
But from February up to today, the destruction is 50, which means within 1 year, the destruction is around 40%. So if nothing is done by 2016, it means Kagombe will be finished.
Jamada Magezi, a councillor in Rukungiri district, suggests that the government provides income-generating activities to keep busy the communities encroaching on the Rukungiri Central Forest Reserve.
He told us that the reason as to why they came in reserves, people were landless. Actually, people had started other habits like safety, so they had to say that they have nothing to do. They had to encroach those forests for their betterment and how to see if they can have something to eat.
Unfortunately, some encroachers think they do not need to listen to NFA anymore, given the injunction by courts of law, which allows them to use the central forest reserves. We sold all our property. We have children, and they have nowhere to go. And now we are in the forest. We request you to tell us the truth. At this moment, we are busy in the forest planting. Shall we stop there and leave? Or what plan do you have?
You will
leave this reserve, and you cannot convince somebody that you don't have where to go. Where did you come from?
But as Uganda marks the Forest Day, the challenge remains for the NFA to quickly be facilitated to open up the boundaries. Ugandans should also be encouraged to venture into tree planting as their own private business and avoid destroying natural forests. Stephen Mwiri, WBS News.